Right, guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host, El Young. And we are here with the brilliant Lava Frog. Welcome, guys. So,
Yo,
can you introduce yourselves to the channel?
you take.
I'm go on, Gary.
Okay, I'm Gary Cass. Sing in Lava Frog.
Yay.
Go on, Charlie.
Hey, I'm Charlie. I play the guitar on the floor.
Hey, yeah, I'm Jake, and I play drums in Lava Frog.
So, guys,
Also, there's
what have
Martin,
you?
who isn't
Yeah,
here today, and Martin plays bass in Lava
yeah.
Frog.
But he's
Right.
probably given birth to his seventh child, so he's not here.
Yeah,
The man knows children, having them.
yeah. Right, let's dive into some questions. So, as a kid, what were you basically listening to?
Go on,
For
Charlie.
me, I was
That'd be cool. But yeah, like Pink Floyd and Yes, me dad used to play all the time, so I listened to a lot of that.
Yeah,
But on the more popular side in them days, it was like Queen and Tracy Chapman and stuff like that, Bowie and shit.
yeah, yeah.
When I was a kid.
I used to listen to Five and Eiffel 65. I'm not kidding. And Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. Did you used to like Blue Eiffel 65, Jay? Well, I think we're
Yeah,
both-
well, it was the first. I can't remember if it was that or Move Your Body, which was like my first CD I ever bought.
Hey.
I think it was Blue.
I'm blue, da boo dee da doo da dee da doo dee da do.
Absolute
That
banger.
one, huh?
What about you, Gary? What were you listening to?
Oh, when I was a kid, the Beatles, first and foremost, were like my favorite band, and then I got into Nirvana, and started getting heavier after that. But I've always just liked anything really, any kind
Anything
of
on a karaoke machine.
just anything. Well, the karaoke machine's a bit later on, but honestly, like some of the songs that like sort of like your grandma would like ask you to sing and stuff like that, and you think it was like a heap of shit and probably uncool and stuff like that, and then like you kind of appreciate it a little bit more when you're older. I don't know what I mean. I'm trying to think of a song like that. Like I don't know, like some Bird Bacharach tunes or something, you know. Bird Bacharach and
Your nana used to say, Gary, come here. You should sing some Bird Bacharach for us.
yes,
For
yes.
your nana.
Come and sing
The
some
stunts
Bird,
and everything.
come and sing some Bird Bacharach for your nana, Gary. And then I'd sing the Bird Bacharach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
that was
yeah.
hard.
Right.
yeah, man.
Who
Great,
basically
great.
who got you into music? Was it a family member or a friend or?
Probably having prog rock as a child put into it, so me dad.
Prog rock, man.
Just hanging out with my friends, we all got into the same kind of emo-y rock and had our long hair phases together.
Yeah.
The
Still have
emo
mine.
Crikey, I'd like my brother and my dad. My dad was a musician in the army, and my brother used to like sort of sing Michael Bublé and Elvis. Well, Elvis when I was younger, so I guess he left us like a record player. So I guess it's from there. Hang on, because Stephen wants to answer the question as well. Steve-O,
Stephen,
He's coming in.
is he getting on? Is he fucking out?
Yeah, I just want to answer that question too, because
He's got a mask to take the piss up.
really, like really optimistic music, like Leonard Cohen and the Cure. And the person that got me into music was Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. Are you going to do a dance now?
Something in my car.
Martin just
I
had
went-
to get something out of his car. Sorry.
No bother. We'll see him in a minute.
Yeah, Steve will be joining with predominantly every once in a while when he's got something to say.
Yeah.
Enabler.
Right. Who inspired you to become a musician overall?
No idea.
For me, it was just the drummers in the bands that I was listening to. So, like Joey Jordison of Slipknot, Travis Barker, Blink-182.
Yeah.
Yeah, just basically the drummers from the bands that I was listening to.
I suppose before I could play, would probably be Dave Gilmour and like probably Kurt Cobain or something. Before I could play, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Kurt Cobain was up there with me, but don't take the piss too much. But probably Michael Jackson as well was probably like
Well, the can't take the piss out of the king of pop.
I don't know. The guy was fantastic. When I was a kid, when I was a small boy, I was sort of
drawn to him
of wanting to meet Michael Jackson and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I still like absolutely loved his music. Seeing him up there, and you've got like sort of people unable to stop their emotions, like absolutely Michael Jackson, and then like fainting and having to get like sort of stretched off the crowd and stuff. Michael Jackson is fucking the bomb, you know. Motherfucker just like sort of makes everybody's fucking faint in the room. Just so insane. Oh, sorry for swearing so much.
That's all right. It's all right.
You fucking
we're a rock band, man.
No, yeah. This is a metal channel.
What was that?
Right.
What was that? It sounded like a goblin had got loose or something like that. What was that?
Yeah. I'll pass on that one.
I don't know. I don't think it was me. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, really? That was
I don't know what you're on about.
It went like.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Sorry, it must be my imagination.
Yeah. Right. Were you in any other bands other than Lava Frog?
Yeah, man. Me and Gary have been in fucking bands together for the last 12 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Probably about 12 bands.
Probably about 12 bands.
Yeah.
Same people.
No,
pretty
no.
much. Well, we had me and Gary. We studied music, and we had to be in like a different band every couple of months. And then outside of education, yes, I always preferred Gary as a singer, and he liked me as a drummer. So we would always build bands around us too. So Charlie and Steve will be given the boot at any point, but me and Gary will be a solid core.
Aye.
What about you, Charlie?
Me and Jake were in the Deadlights. Well, you substituted, I'm sure, and we're in Hogg in Venice with a lad called Kenny Williams and even Richie Hogg, who is like sort of going to be my housemate and also a member of one of my other bands. We played with them as a Shark in Venice, which is a brilliant name for a band, I think. I still do.
It's Canny. The picture was Canny as well.
What about you, Charlie?
I think I stole it off Google, that picture.
Just another band in college, a few daft ones when I was younger, and pretty much Lava Frog. It's been for about 12 years, but it's been through different names and different members, so that's about that.
Yeah. We have just getting a question in from one of the viewers, a guy called Andrew, and he asks if you guys could jam with any one musician, alive or dead, who would it be?
Ooh, my word. Thanks for the question, Andrew. There's so many and ladies that I couldn't even think off the top of my head.
Oh man, honestly, I might do someone like someone huge, like just massive.
Beethoven? You can't.
Mint question.
You'll just crush us into the ground. Just yeah.
I'd probably like to put some beats down for Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael Jackson's a good shout.
Well, he's back again. What's Steve going to say about that?
I'll have to ask him when he gets back from putting the stuff in his car. But yeah, for me, I reckon Beethoven is my boy. Like, just what you could learn from. What about you, Charlie?
Oh, I'd have a jam with Jimmy, man. It's gotta be done.
It's gotta be Jimmy. I mean, if I could have a jam with any, I suppose it would have to be.
I'd put him to shame, like, you know.
Oh God! Have a sort of bit of a sing song with Freddie Mercury. That would be awesome as well. Or I don't know. There's so many people that I would just love to have a jam with, you know.
Who would you kick out as a front man and take over, Gary? I remember you shitting on Morrissey.
You know what? You know what it is? I don't mind Morrissey as much as I did back then. I've garnered quite a bit of respect for Morrissey, to be fair.
Since you got declared a massive racist, you just thought he was great.
I didn't pay any attention to that kind of lark. No, like some of the Smith stuff is really good. A lot of it isn't for me, but a lot of it's really good. And Morrissey's like sort of lyrics are fucking really good. You can't say that they're not, because he's got some awesome.
And he's got a funny voice.
What's that?
I heard a roar there, like a.
Oh, that was me opening my takeaway.
Right. Vacuum packed.
I've just had a big packet of crisps that was 750 calories. Now I've got wings and chips. I had 2 chapatis for dinner. I've had a carbonara.
Carbonara.
I had like 16 beers yesterday. I think I've put on about a half.
Just roll about them.
24 hours. It's ridiculous. I can't help myself.
How big is Charlie? You haven't put anything on, have you?
You what?
You haven't put much weight on at all. If anything, you've lost it all.
I've lost it all. I did.
Have you seen Steve-O recently? Has he put weight on?
I seem alright.
No, man, I want to put about 2 minutes. Fat as fuck.
You look the same.
I'd have such a good giggle if he was a big tubs.
Yeah, we want to know that he's been huffing and puffing his way up the hill. Oh, just like sort of wiping
his band every door.
As he's like struggling to like make it up there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can, Jack.
All right, I'll put that down. Sorry.
Right. We have another question from Taryn. Uh,
All
they
right, Taryn.
ask that they ask
Hey, Taryn.
when do you guys think you'll be gigging again, and where would you be hoping to play?
It's got to be St.
Gene,
James
St James's Park, yeah,
by the end of the year.
St.
Uh,
James's Park. Wait. I was thinking next weekend, like me.
next weekend at St James's Park sounds good.
Uh,
No, I don't know. Whenever we're allowed to go back to playing, I suppose.
I'd like
I'd
to
say
play at
at
Little
least 3 months
Buildings if they
before
get
we'll be
sorted.
live again. At least 3
3
months before we'll get live.
3 months before we get live. 3 months. Hang on a second. 3 months from till the government says go. Right. Once the government says go, then we'll be
As
able
soon
to
as that room's open,
look at be playing live. But we're not
hopefully
allowed
have
to.
a few new tunes we've come up with or something as well. So I'll answer another question, I guess.
Yeah,
I hope we've answered your question, Taryn.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right. What has what has everybody been up to? I know Gary's been doing something with his other band. But in general, what has everybody been up to?
It's been
I've
working.
been,
About it.
yeah, I've just been drinking and gambling, just kind of skint and unhealthy now. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've been playing a lot on Nintendo. I've been playing a lot of Rocket League. It's going very well. Just getting really, really, really good at Rocket League.
Amazing.
Really,
James,
really good.
that's what you were doing before the before the lockdown happened. So I'm glad to see
I
that.
was just drinking. I haven't. Yeah, I mean, what lockdown?
I've just been drinking, gambling, and playing Rocket League, and I'm getting really good at it. Just like I'm glad to see that.
I've swapped out FIFA for Rocket League, so
Sweet. You'll probably be able to chin me all over the place now. I haven't played FIFA for ages.
absolutely. Once Richie's in there, you can play on his Xbox, and I'll give you plenty of whoopings on. You'll have to teach you how to play Worms. Well, not teach you how to play Worms. Richie doesn't know how to play Worms, but he can tell you the buttons. You wait for me to get around, and I'll show you how to play.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And you've been working, Charlie.
That's about it.
I've been
drinking holes.
Man, I've learned how to cook loads better. So I've gotten hell of a lot fatter. I've been drinking loads. I've been best shout this out now. I've got a brilliant another group of guys who are fantastic. Jake knows all of the guys. I think Charlie, you've played with them before. We were called Empire. We've had a bit of a in like a rebranding. Demos Crown is the new band. We're going to have a website up soon and stuff. So we've got a brilliant EP that we're about to release. But
are you plugging your other band?
I'm shamelessly plugging my other band on this interview. So I do apologize, gentlemen. No disrespect, but also here's a good thing for where this takes us is Lava Frog. Okay.
Are you going to offer us fucking supporting slots?
No. No. The thing is, Richie and stuff, we've all gotten, well, Richie especially has gotten much, like, sort of more competent at, like, sort of producing stuff. And, like, sort of,
yeah, man, his mixes are class. I've heard them.
It's out of this world, man. You can, like, sort of listen to them and be taken to really where we wanted to go. And I'm sure, like, sort of, we're going to put it up as a full, excuse me, Charlie, we're going to put it up as, like, record label.
Sorry, man.
That's what we're hoping to do. And obviously us guys working together and any other, like, sort of other musicians within the area, or if you have some further afield, if you want to get your ideas over to Wayne, we can.
It was just a total Gary Cass advertisement. Come get me, I'll play with you.
Hang on a second, because I've got to tell you about who did my hair shortly.
Oh yeah. You've got to get that in.
So,
the people I'm talking about have given me 20 quid each, okay, to like sort of at least do a little plug on the show, okay. So,
right.
in fact, I'm sure the last time like sort of we had an interview, El, it was with you where I just had a hit, and I wasn't.
The Turkish barber.
It was the Turkish barber, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Right. One of my best friends who's managed to do this beautiful haircut for me. As you can see, it's got the sort of shades of blue in there and everything. Sheila Morris, if you're in the area, Sheila Morris did my hair. She can sort out your colouring, that kind of thing.
Not his girlfriend, though.
Yeah. Speaking of Sheila, she's in the chat and she says that Gary's cooking is the bomb.
There we go.
Oh, I've heard he cooks for people.
There we are. You see, straight from the horse's mouth. She's had loads of like sort of meals prepared for her. I hope that you.
Hi, Sheila.
And good to see you on the chat.
We went to see. I saw it. Was it part one or part? No, I went just for you for part one, didn't I, Gary?
It was it part two.
Oh,
we went.
Looks like you lost Charlie.
Oh no, he's gone.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll come.
Yeah, he'll come back. Oh, there he is again.
You all right there, Charlie, mate? You got a bit scared.
I tried to turn down the volume and switch the phone off.
I mean, I was kind of getting a few plugs in, but I think I've just heard somebody else wants to plug a few things they've been doing. What's that, Martin? 2 seconds, Martin.
My name is Martin, and I've been doing really interesting stuff. Raising 45 children is no small feat, and I haven't got small feet. I've got huge feet. In the base, and I've been playing the base lots over the period of time I've been away. So that's what I've been doing. Yes, Al. I've got to go and get something out of the car. I'll be right back.
See you, Steve.
Sorry, Martin, had to go and get something out of the car.
Again.
He just keeps on leaving stuff.
Oh, God. Right, so with Lava Frog, have you been writing any new material or any future plans for the band?
And this is the first time that I've spoken to them since fucking God knows when. Charlie might have been writing stuff. Gary might have. I've done nothing, but I'm sure we will be doing stuff.
You know, we never actually...
There was a few songs we'd never played live or anything we had in the go. So we'll just say that.
Not just that, we had like stuff recorded, but like we haven't released any of it. I think we need to look at things again. We had Stratosphere ready to come out, which might have been okay. I think we wanted just to release something that was a little bit better than the product that we ended up like sort of getting. And like sort of...
We're disappointed by it.
We're just a little bit disappointed by it. But
no, it was shit.
There's no... I mean, there's no reason why from now on we can't have a look at it like sort of expanding a bit more and having more time and input and less money doing like sort of projects like these, because like even with like In the Air and Repeat that were released as the single, that costs quite a lot of money to get produced, and I think it does take a lot to get something of like a high enough standard to like sort of release. And I felt that we're wasted. Well, I felt that like sort of it put we're in a bit of a bad area, because we're hoping to release like sort of pretty much an EP worth of stuff, but what we had just wasn't the quality that like sort of
it was nowhere near
deserve. You know, it's not something that I would have like sort of been appreciated of. Like, sorry, it's not something that I would have liked to have seen like a band do. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but like sort of
that makes sense, man. I've heard it.
But yeah, we do have stuff there. There's stuff that we haven't like even released yet, but I know that if we get together and have a bit of a jam and stuff, I'm sure that we can come up with more ideas and come up with more.
Be easy, stuff. Man.
Oh, aye. As it always is.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just on mute whilst I eat some chicken wings, but yeah, I agree with everything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the rest of the chicken.
Wow.
Yeah. Another member of the chat has said, Richard Hogg says, I'll produce your new stuff for a small fee.
There we go. There's Richie. That's what we're talking about, man. Thank you very much, Richie.
Hello, Richie.
Like, sort of, that isn't just like sort of the thing. I mean, thank you, Richie. And like, sort of, the idea is making like sort of something bigger than like sort of people's bands and stuff just in the area. Is like sort of trying to really boost it, give people like sort of a product that they're going to be happy with. So we had that nightmare that we had, and there's nothing that we could do about it. It was like sort of we paid the money
as it is.
We're trying to get it sorted. Here's the thing: it's not good enough. With Richard, I know
it'd be good to learn how to play the songs again.
Why bother learning how to play the songs again? We'll just do it like jazz. A punk rock, Tool-inspired jazz menage.
You've been working on that one, have you, Gary?
Delicious. I'm back.
I'm hey, that's naughty. Well, thanks very much, Hogg, for putting your name up for
having us on.
Yeah, he also says a large fee then.
A large fee. A large fee.
See you later, Richie.
I've got something large for you, Richie.
You're going to reward him with it.
Yes.
Richard says, hope you guys can get some new stuff together again. Jake needs to drum again.
That would be nice. I'm probably going to tear my fingers apart when I first play again, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll play drums again. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, all of this shit that you've eaten, I'm surprised you haven't just turned into a turkey drummer. Just one.
You haven't seen him yet.
That's why he hasn't put his face on, isn't it? Because he's a he's a big turkey drummer.
I haven't got fat fingers yet.
Dick fingers.
No, I've just got a fucking belly, and I've got a beard, so I don't even know if I've got a double chin or out. Doesn't matter. Just hide it.
Oh, you got two beards.
That's the spirit.
It's got a bit of a belly. I hold it quite well, I reckon. I think I kind of suit being fat.
Oh, dude, man. I've got loads of work to do to get myself back into shape. Like, it's going to be a nightmare. But
I'll not be losing any over summer. It's beer time now.
I don't want to die of a heart attack before I'm 40. Please.
About that.
You're already 40, aren't you?
Fuck off. Shut up, John.
You're older than me, Charlie. Do you know what it is? I'm definitely sure you're older than me. You're biff smoking. Oh no, we've lost Jake. I've insulted him by calling him a dick.
Yeah.
I'm sure that he's probably going to finish up his kebab and then come back to talk.
He's probably said he's phone.
Right. We've got a question from another question from Andrew. Do you guys keep pet lava frogs?
Do we keep pet lava frogs?
Yeah.
Aye, all the time. You've got to keep a constant fire going. It's a bit of a bitch, but it's worth it. They're great animals.
I personally keep pet axolotls.
Yeah.
Do you know what an axolotl is?
Yeah, some form of lizard, I think.
It's kind of like a sea gecko. I think it's like a sea gecko. I keep axolotls. I don't know why I said that. The only person.
He's talking about axolotls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Andy asked me a question about what. Sorry, what was the question again?
Yeah. Do you guys keep pet lava frogs?
Do we keep pet lava frogs? And I had to tell him that no, we kept axolotls.
I've got there's a cat here it was a stray cat that we've kind of took in called Fat Cat because he's massive, absolutely enormous. So that's Fat Cat.
Is it not a mirror?
And we thought it got took to the vet and we got told it was a girl, like a stray girl. And then we went a while later and said, "All right, well, it's our cat now because it's like living in the house." So we went to get it spayed, and the same vet, tell with it's a guy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a man, and he's chipped, and belongs to some people like 6 miles away.
Oh my god.
And we've had Fat Cat for about 2 years.
How did the vet manage to screw that one up so bad?
I got no idea. We
the main requirements. Can you tell whether this cat is a boy or a girl by its genitals? Did that not give you a clue?
Yeah, and a stray girl turned into a chipped lad.
Wow. So did you not take it back to its owners then?
The vet's got in touch with him and couldn't get in touch. So it's our cat.
Man, that's crazy. I've got a cat, actually, thinking about it.
Have you?
Yes. We were at the unit practicing, and we heard meowing at the door. And I opened the door and there was this little cat there. And it just meandered around and said hello to everybody in Damon's Crown. And at the end of the night, I was just like, well, fucking, all right, you're mine. And I took it. And then there's this big cat shelter next to the unit, as you know. There's the big protection place. So,
yeah.
Can you put a thingy? It wasn't chipped or anything, but it was we put in a notice to the cat place, and the cat place, after a good month or two, were no one's came to claim it. It has no chip, so now it's little Leo, the cute little
Leo.
He's awesome. What are you drinking?
Right. We have two questions. The first one is from another one from Richard. Could you talk about the experience of making your previous material? He says, I thought what I heard was great, but how did it not meet your expectations?
Oh, we didn't release the music that we're on about. Oh, has Richie heard it though?
I have no idea. I haven't showed him it.
I'm not sure. I might have said. not sure. Like the stuff that we released that people have heard. I mean, we were well chuffed with that. I think it was money well spent. But then we went to another studio after that, and it was just shite.
There was a few songs that were like weaker songs as well. So if we just concentrated on 2 or 3, we would have released probably a couple of good songs again. But we didn't.
We tried to record like 9 songs in about 6 hours.
I don't think there was 9 songs. Probably about 6 or 7 songs.
6 or 7, I think.
One take, Jay.
So maybe we're overreached a little, but I don't know. I think we could have still had a decent. We could have done something with it had it not came out so shite. And
I think there's a lot better in us anyway, because what we did record were older songs. So, and the stuff we were practicing was completely different to what we were recording. So,
yeah. We have a question from Sheila. It says, absolutely love the song In the Air. For the last 2 years, it has been one of my favourite tune lists. Would you guys consider doing another track across the same lines?
Thank you very much. Hello, Sheila. I think,
hello?
This is the beautiful lady that did my hair. So thanks for the question.
What tune was you asking about?
Go on.
She said,
cheers, Sheila.
Yeah, she's asking about In the Air because it's one of her favourite tracks. She says that would you guys consider another track across the same lines as In the Air?
Stratosphere was pretty close, like.
It was close. Words is close as well.
There is a video on Facebook of it, but it's the sound on it's terrible because we broke the phone.
Man. Yeah, my vocal.
You get the gist.
But no, like, I guess that is a natural thing that it kind of like sort of just edges that way with the like sort of kind of style we each play. So we do write different songs and we do like sort of write. But I think the way that it's been progressing, I think that the way it was flowing before, like sort of we had to have put this on hiatus for a little bit, is because we were flowing into something where the songs were starting to sound like it was all part of the same unit, if you will. Do you feel that? Because I certainly was feeling that the songs that
totally.
In the Air was something that was just like the first thing of where it was going. And what we heard in the rehearsal unit that we're at is it was developing like that. You could easily pick out the parts and think to yourself, this sounds like In the Air, but not necessarily being in the air. It had that like sort of total glue, which like sort of you'd expect a professional band to have. Something like sort of unifying, something identifying about it.
The sound.
The sound, if you will. I suppose that's one way of saying it.
I got a D, mate.
I'm sorry about that.
I get you, Gary. We were like cohesive.
Yeah. My God, I can talk some shite, can't I? Like I do apologize, but you know, point the camera at me and tell me to talk, and honestly, I can't shut up sometimes.
It's on you, Al.
Yeah, I know. Blame me. It's all my fault. Right. So, where can people find you? Is there a website or Facebook page or like Twitter, anything like that?
Just give him Gary's address.
Just write on a bit of paper, Gary, and hold it up.
No.
Where is the music?
We've still got the Facebook page. I was trying to find one on YouTube just the other day, and I think it's been scrubbed from YouTube. I think the tune
I think
The old
that
stuff still.
that interview and the thingy, the interview that we did at Little Rooms is still up there. Because Katie always greets.
That one's it.
I guess like sort of you'll have to watch the space because I think we'll have to work on the like sort of media presence, I suppose. Get the
Is it on
Facebook.
Spotify or anything? I mean, surely people have got to be able to listen to it somehow. Otherwise, why have we done this show? Yeah, we've got no gigs and there's no way to listen to the music.
Yeah.
At the moment, no.
Like sort of the YouTube thing there.
Yeah, YouTube.
And there's the Facebook page.
I don't know if it's on. I think it might be on
You get both the
Spotify.
singles on SoundCloud easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, SoundCloud.
No, but I think the thing is, I think Spotify like purged like loads of tunes from Spotify, and I think like sort of In the Air was like sort of
You got deleted off Spotify.
Spotify. I can't find it on Spotify. I don't know if you try to play Lava Frog In the Air on Spotify, it won't play. So I think it's gone from there. I think the best thing that we can do is just make and release new tunes and get more media presence back on the scene. But
or SoundCloud.
We've got SoundCloud as well. SoundCloud for Lava. Up until we come up with a better plan of getting the.
But are we called like the Lava Frogs on there?
We can't be. Are we called the Lava Frogs?
No, is it on Facebook? We're called the Lava Frogs.
Jesus.
It's the address is the Lava Frogs, but the page is Lava Frog.
So the address is the Lava Frogs, but the page is the Lava.
Carrying the Lava Frog.
Oh my
you
god!
can blame Sean for that. So there you go.
Fair enough. He was before my time. Mine and so bad, Charlie.
So Gary.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Right. Last question, guys. Last question before we wrap it up. Any advice for people who want to become a musician?
Get your website.
I wouldn't listen to any advice from me.
Social media sorted out. Make sure that like sort of people have an opportunity to hear what you're doing online, because there's like any amount of stuff. You can have a YouTube page or a Facebook page. No, go ahead. Somebody else take that one from me.
Well, I don't know. I've been playing music for about 13 years, and I don't think I've ever been paid more than like a tenner for a gig. So don't be asking me for advice on making it.
Charlie?
Yeah, well, like Charlie, the career.
It's gonna be hard work, so fucking keep at it. You need to spend most of your time on it if you want to make it to that level. That's your best chance, anyway.
Work really hard, and
spend this shit all the time on it.
And when you think you've worked too hard, work even harder. And and Steve also has something to add. He's just got back from the car, so let's see what he's gonna say.
Hello to any young people out there who might think about having a bit of a venture into the music industry and being an optimistic gentleman like myself, Martin Stevenson. I'd just like to say that the glass is always half full. Stay optimistic and believe in yourself, and you can do anything. So say Martin Stevenson, I love you. Mwah. I've got to get pieces from the car.
So, Martin's just had to get something from the car.
See you later, Steve-O.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Al.
That's all right. It was. It's been absolutely brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant.
Thank you very much for having me on as well, Al. It's
Yeah, no
always a
worries.
pleasure to see you.
Cheers. Al.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, man.
it's
Cheers,
been
Al.
absolutely brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much. So, yeah, it's been absolutely a pleasure to speaking to you all.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
Anytime.
man.
And it's good to hear your guys' voices again, Jake
Gay.
and Charlie.
Nah, man. Yeah, man. I miss you all. It's nice to chat with you.
Yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant. It's been an absolute hoot. Absolute hoot. Yeah,
Asking questions as well.
yeah. So, guys, I think that's about it. So, thank you so much again. It's been absolutely brilliant. Very much appreciated. So we'll call it there and see you guys later.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
No problem. See you later now. Bye bye. Mwah.
Remove this.